Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this very smart podcast. I'm Poseidon, of course, and today we have no Guido. Guido came in as fast as he left, or he left as fast as he came in.
He comes a lot.
Yeah, comes very fast comer.
Is he busy with his job?
You could say that. Yeah, he's very busy,
Busy with
man.
a job.
I've been to his.
Yeah.
I've been to his restaurant. So
Keep bragging.
Yeah,
I think he even said this. Oh no, I don't remember. If he
and
said this on the air.
how you gave me the chance to introduce you. And this is Adam, the interrupter. How you been?
Oh, but it rhymes, by the way. The interrupter and the intellectual.
Adam the interrupter dressing for his mic.
I wanted to share something that Guido actually said, and it's kind of funny. I went to see him, and it's true. I hadn't seen him in a while. I went to see him at his restaurant. He said, "Remember that story about his? I think he had a bit of a beef with his landlord. You can't. You have to find a very specific place where you put garbage. He had a whole bunch of stress and a whole bunch of crap going through his system that day. And what a better time than that for Adam to come in and say hello. Like
No, while he's in the juice.
God damn.
Adam comes in. Hello, guys.
Balls first.
He's always walking in, dick first.
So I have to give Guido credit for. Being
Hold
an
on, pause,
entrepreneur.
because this is pissing me off. I don't know what happened, but he all of a sudden forgot to speak into a microphone.
What
I
do you
can
mean?
barely hear him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably the volume. I'll change it for you because he's fine.
Okay. Oh, he's
Yeah,
fine?
you're messing with stuff that doesn't
Oh,
matter.
sorry about that. Okay. So it was
Jesus
just my
Christ.
headphones. Sorry. It's just, I feel like because he wasn't speaking into it
No,
properly.
you're just your headphones. You tell me if it's louder for you.
Yeah, that's better, but you were still louder than him,
I'm always louder than everyone.
and I was louder than him too. Never mind. Now
Well,
it's too loud.
Let's hope the fans heard what I said earlier.
How's that?
Talk?
Testing. 1 2 1 2.
It's just a bit too loud.
Oh, now it's too loud. This bitch.
Okay. Yeah,
How's
that's
that?
perfect. That's perfect,
Yeah?
actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Go talk, Adam.
Yes, the interrupter and the intellectual. is
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, he's still lower, but I'm convinced it's just because he's.
Yeah, Adam, just use your adult voice.
Yes.
This is my adult voice.
Yeah, bring the mic closer to your mouth.
This is my adult voice.
Go closer just to make him feel good.
He sounded. You know what he
Go
sounded.
closer, Adam. Like this. Look. Do your fingers. I'm so close to the. Yeah, talk.
Make
okay.
love to the microphone.
Does that make you feel better?
This is my adult voice.
Is that better, Poseidon? Does that
Yeah,
make you
that's
feel
way
good?
better, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
you nice and crisp. You know what he just sounded like? This is my adult voice. You know those green aliens in Toy Story?
Gralians.
Yeah, green aliens. When he jumps into the rocket ship.
Yeah,
That's
you
exactly.
keep moving. I hate it because I keep having to cut the cameras while I do this podcast.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Well, okay, I don't want to go into longhand, but it was rather interesting. I made it a point as a matter of principle to go see Guido, and then he had all this beef going on and all this crap going on. What a better time than that for Adam to come when he comes.
Was he mad that you showed up at the worst possible time?
No. He told me this later. I didn't even know. I only spoke to him for like 2 minutes. He was in the back. I came and bought a slice of pizza, and
You were very blasé about the whole thing.
you could say,
Do you care about your friend Guido?
of course.
Because you did try to take his job.
And you didn't care about him for like a lot of months.
You know, you guys are trying to start arguments on such an
No, we're
artificial
not. No, we're
basis.
not. No, we're not. Hold on. Pause.
Guido
Whatever
said it
happened?
himself.
Hold on,
Between
before
you-
you start accusing us of malpractice here or whatever. I don't know.
Ask your
No
doctor.
comedy practice.
Okay, we're pointing things out. We're not trying to put words in your mouth or anything. We're just stating the
big
facts.
cock,
The
man.
facts are that you were really friendly to Guido. You would blow up his phone repeatedly on a daily basis, and these long format texts as if you were writing love letters. And then all of a sudden, the moment he was out and you were in, nothing.
It's a
Doesn't
coincidence.
exist.
It's a coincidence. Well, you know, a wise man once said, I think his name is Batman, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Well, no, Batman didn't say that. It's just in general, detectives say that.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to watch out for everything. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Yeah, so I would call foul play on your part, Senor Adam.
Well, guys, if you guys would like to, I'm just being funny here. If you guys want to elevate me to the president of this whole show and I run the operation, I had nothing to do with Guido leaving or not leaving.
Down, gay.
What did he just say? If you guys
If you don't
mind,
understand logic, like I'm the
I
president
don't
and
understand logic,
and I'm the guy who made the
shut the
decision
fuck
that Guido's
up.
no
Tell
longer
him,
on the
Poseidon.
show.
you stupid. You're you know what's the opposite of logic? Illogical?
Doesn't
Yeah.
the word doesn't exist, I don't think.
It does. Illogical. Illogical, yeah.
That's an adjective now.
If you search up illogical, online, it'll have a picture of you next to it, right next to it.
This is an adjective, not a noun. I love this guy. I love him so much. So, Adam, how's your week been? We haven't seen you in a week, buddy.
Yeah,
You been
what
up
did you
to
do?
any misadventures?
Let me think. Well, guys, let me please suffice it to say that you guys have heard the expression "no news is good news, no news is bad news."
No.
In my case, neither one of those expressions apply. No news is no news. I have nothing to say one way or the other. Okay?
So, for an entire week, you've been hiding in your room, getting jerked off by your
I've been
landlord?
looking for a job, but unfortunately, well, I had a job interview yesterday.
Oh, with who?
It's a restaurant.
Nice. What would be your job?
Dishwasher.
So you could definitely do that.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I
guys,
could even do that. I'm
I
an
know
idiot.
that. How can I put it? I know that I'll share something with you. It's annoying, but I might as well just come forward and say it. I think you can tell from the demeanor of the gentleman that's having the interview. We say, "If we need you, we'll call you." Okay, where did you work before? I don't know what that. You know what I mean? When it comes to reading between the lines, the guy didn't sound all that thrilled. Like, you know, okay, if I need you, I'll call you. That's not like more like, okay, let's schedule an interview.
Well, did he
tomorrow.
know that he was doing an interview?
Okay, so let me start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Can we
It
address
was a
hold on,
job I met
before-
through Indeed.
Before you get into it, can we address that, Ted this morning showed up, nipples peering through a shirt, and now Adam with a shirt, his nipples
I didn't know that
just-
Ted had nipple shirt.
Yeah, you didn't see that? And now we addressed it.
I don't look at Ted Bird's nipples.
Yeah, well, he mentioned it to me, that's why. But now Adam's nipples are just peering through that shirt. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them,
I
Ted
can't
and
control
Adam.
Let's
my-
see if I could show the... Yeah,
can't
there we
control
go.
my
Control my
erections.
anatomy, I was going to say.
Adam, you got some... You feeling frisky, buddy?
Yeah. How you
Your
feeling?
nipples are hard.
Bro, those fucking nose hairs, I can't.
It's a lot, huh?
Bro, he talks and they do this.
I got to do that, and I got to get rid of
He's
my
like-
chest hairs. What can I say?
No, chest hair is fine. Dude, nose hairs. Bro, it's disgusting. You have
Okay,
snots
so
on your nose hairs,
let me
bro.
speak, please. I've had a person talk to me in the same manner about my chest hair, so it's just a question of interpretation. You know, you don't like my nose
But
hairs. Other
no,
people
it's
don't like
more
my chest
important
hairs.
your nose hair, bro, because you have snots leaking from your fucking nose hairs, bro.
Bruv?
I don't know why I turned British there.
Bruv.
You have to address that, man. You have to do something about
I think
that.
we have to take him somewhere to get it
Like,
waxed.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. This may be rude, but honestly, it disgusts me.
had a
It
feeling you were gonna
disgusts
say
me
that.
to a level. It disgusts me to my core when I see that.
And he's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Please, I'm not saying this to
Wait,
be mean
which
to
one
you.
disgusts you? The nose hair, right?
The nose hair, bro. Look at this. Look at this.
I know. I go to...
It's like a bunch of ants poking out of his nose.
Yeah, maybe we got to do something about that nose.
I'm not saying it to be mean, and I'm sorry
No,
if you take it
I'll
to
put it
heart.
on my priority list. No, I'm not.
Like, but it's
It's
kind
in the
of,
same manner as I'm reacting to the chest hairs from another person. So, you know, I've...
or like imagine. I don't know what disgusts you. Tell me.
Blacks.
Okay, people smelling, I don't know.
So imagine you're talking to a man. The guy
I was
reeks.
so sure he was going to say something racist.
Imagine the guy reeks. You're trying to have a conversation with him, and all you're getting is that, oh fuck, what's that smell? And it's him. It's his body odor. How would you
food.
feel?
Okay, you've made your point.
Okay.
Yeah, you have made... Like, he was with you from the beginning. He's like, I understand. You're like, I don't think you fucking understand. You're disgusting. And he's like... No, I get it. I'll work on myself. No, listen, out of you, like, you ever been disgusted by something? And the guy's like, yeah, I've been disgusted by a lot of things. I get it. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, because it doesn't seem like you're just clocking in for you, you're fucking disgusting. That's insane, bro. You're a lunatic.
Yeah, I may have added too much sauce on that one.
Adam, that was, you know what that was? Harassment. He legitimately just harassed the shit out of you. That was awful.
I'm sorry, Adam. It was because it was funny to
I'm
me.
laughing.
That's why I kept going. It was funny to me. I'm sorry. Okay, so going back to what you've done throughout the week, you had an interview.
So I use a lot of job search site. I use a job
Do you think
search site.
Do you think he told you he'll call you because if he needs you because of the nerves?
Well, I was
Do you
under
think
the
you lost the job because of your nose
my
hair?
perception was that he didn't sound very enthused to have the cover. You know?
Because of the hair?
I can understand why. Every time he gets a salute from spider legs from under your nose.
It's like, sir, there's an arachnid in your nostril.
I'm sorry, Adam. I'm so
okay,
sorry. I'm
it's
so
okay.
sorry. It's mean. That's mean. That's bullying. I'm sorry.
I guess I'm in good spirits, so it doesn't bother me that much.
He legit bullied you. That's crazy. Harassment.
Guys,
You're fucking disgusting. Adam, listen, I don't want to be mean, but you're fucking disgusting.
Guys, there's a subject that it's been on. This is only a mental issue, nothing more. It's been on my mind, and I want to share it with you. May we please? And there's a little part of me that's raging mad. Nothing against you two, but there's a part of me that's raging mad, just on principle. Okay,
All right.
now hear me out from beginning to end.
Tell me it's a raging boner.
I had the same conversation with Sam Adamo when he was here once, and you guys, neither one of you guys were here. It was just him and I. And he said, I gave him my conclusions, and he says, Adam, you're right. So let me just recap, since I've said it 100 times. I've been on social media. I've been victimized by some Indian pretending to be a woman, and it was very unpleasant, right?
Yes, we know
As
this.
a conclusion, I told Sam I shouldn't be on social media, and he said, I agree. No disagreement right there. Now, there are two people in this room with me that are on social media, and I'm begging you, if you don't want to concede, then don't concede. How is it that, in my opinion, if you are on social media, there are people out there, you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna fall for all kinds of click here and then you're gonna get scammed.
What are we mulching over? You keep bringing this up every 3 episodes. What are you yelling at? What do you want
I'm
us to tell
trying to
you?
understand how people are okay with being on social media. They just use the idea we're not going to get scammed. It's a liability, in my opinion.
No,
Social
it's because
media.
we're not fucking mentally retarded. That's like saying, I've been in 9 accidents. I cannot understand why people still drive cars and they pretend like they're not going to get into an accident. When I was in so many accidents, I considered a liability.
So maybe you guys are just wiser.
Let me ask you,
Yes?
do you cross the street on a regular basis?
Okay.
Answer my-
Apples and
please,
oranges. Apples and oranges.
Adam,
Yes.
No. Look,
But
listen to me.
you're
Stop speaking for a minute, please, before I
Fine.
because
Yes.
I have a very short fuse and I'm
Yes.
trying to keep it okay.
Yes.
When I ask you a question, please
Fine,
be an
fine.
adult
Yes.
and answer it. You cross the
100%,
street.
100%.
Yes. You could get run over.
Are we in some movie where there's an invisible car that's going to run me over? I can see. I have eyes.
Are we in some movie where you can see you can have eyes? So if you can see and you have eyes, you can't see that a fucking hot chick from California isn't randomly going to befriend you and offer you $1 million in cryptocurrency? You dipshit. Use all your eyes.
Oh, man. Okay. Can we please back up a little? Just let me back up a little bit, okay? There are people, I know some people, they do not befriend anybody other than people they know. That's fine. But there's plenty of people that do befriend people they don't know.
Yeah.
You may be inclined to say these may be our fans. These are people that know me because they go to my shows. I don't understand where the lack of logic at my end lies. These people may become your friends and you may find yourself entangled in scams.
Until-
Not voluntarily.
Entangled in scams.
Victimized.
We got what's her name, bro?
Forget the word entangled.
What's her name?
Entanglement. We got Jada Pinkett Smith over here. You're both bald.
Both have nose hairs.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Okay, fine. How about this? Let me man up.
Jada Pink Eye Smith over here.
Let me man up now, okay? I'm gonna man up. I have been victimized / scammed / taken advantage of, whatever word you want.
Hold on. I love that sentence. I'm gonna man up now. I've been a victim.
It's not my
I've been
fault.
a victim from X number of scenarios. People that I met in person and people that I met online.
Yes.
Okay? And I
So
find
you're
that-
the problem, is what we're trying to say. It's not social media. You're the issue.
Well, hold on a second. Now, I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but let me ask you an interesting question. My life coach has had a key role to me.
Yeah,
and
you already lost
wanna,
us, but yeah.
If you want to concede this, don't concede it. If you don't want to concede it, that's fine. There is a bit of a similarity between the issues he talks to me about and the issues you talk to me about. Don't get scammed. Don't get fished, okay?
Yeah.
Now, it is something that I find you guys seem to be easier at dealing with, maybe because you guys have instincts that are more advanced. I don't know, but I got news for you. It makes me raging mad that I have to fucking become, having had these issues where people scam me, regardless of the environment, regardless. Okay?
Are you trying to say that we feel good about us getting scammed, or I don't understand what you're getting at?
Well, hold on. The reason I'm a little bit on the raging side is you're famous, you're a stand-up comic, it's generated a lot of income for you. But that aspect that I brought up seems to be pretty predominant at my end and not predominant at your end. You meet friends that you don't necessarily know, and they don't scam you. Please don't say
calling,
this is just a question of clicking and not
Stop
clicking.
saying you, for some reason, you're referring to everyone who watches the podcast as my friend, which is crazy to me.
Some.
I know, but the way you're talking, anyone that follows me is my friend, and I trust them, and I'll let them into my house, and that's insane. You don't know who's watching. I don't trust everyone on the internet. Why do you have this assumption that I trust everyone on the internet?
I have a question for you, Adam. Since, you can just make friends. Have you ever gone out of your way to make friends like that? Randomly?
Have I ever gone out of my way?
Yeah, and forget a woman. Forget stalking.
Facebook?
Forget stalking women. No, on Facebook. Have you ever reached out randomly? Like,
Let's be
this...
friends.
Actually, yes. Every now and then, Facebook says, "Do you know this person? Do you know this person?"
Oh, bro, I'm gonna
It's
fucking
rare.
punch him in the
It's
face.
rare.
You see how he twists things? I'm talking about, no, you actively go out and
Yeah.
you search a person and you're like, this person looks cool. I'm gonna be friends with them. Have you ever done that? No suggested friends, no friends in common.
Please don't accuse me of twisting words. The only research I did was like, hey, I Googled the person. I found out something about them. I know what.
That's not what he asked. Stop to the subject.
Okay.
Have you ever actively looked...
Researched someone?
Not even, not
No.
research. You randomly, you go on Facebook and you randomly put in names and see if you could find a random person to then befriend. Have you ever done that?
No friends in common,
Okay,
not,
wait.
not on the suggested
If
list.
Facebook doesn't suggest it, no.
Okay.
Only if
So then
Facebook-
why the fuck would you assume that someone will do that for you?
Because everybody's mind works differently.
I'm going to...
You understand my frustration with him.
we came to the same conclusion.
Okay, I think I know where you're going with this. Why would somebody want to send me a request out of the blue? Is that...
Kind of, but even
Okay,
more,
okay.
how would they find you, you big fish? You have no friends in common. Shouldn't that raise a red flag for
May
you?
I please address that question to somebody who works for Facebook? They have all these algorithms.
Listen, you fucking idiot. You don't understand what I'm telling you. There's no algorithm. You don't have friends in common. It's not an algorithm issue because you don't have friends in common. It's a fish issue. They're casting a wide net. They're sending these requests to everyone they can find. They go down a list. They go Steve, and they find all the Steves in this city and all that.
Fine, I
all
get
the
your point.
Adams.
I get your
You're an
point.
A, you're an Adam. So you're one of the first scammed.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they think, who
That's
are
where
the
the-
idiots that are going to actually accept us and let us rob them? And it's you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a word in the English language called scammer and scammy. That's where the scammy named Adam comes in.
You're a scammy.
Okay, all right. So fine. So I think the moral of the story is we're somewhat on the same page. I don't know. Okay, so let me see if I can draw the right conclusion. There are people on your Facebook and your other social medias, but you're not necessarily their friend, i.e. that you invite them to your house, you go for coffee. That's what I'm failing to understand.
Bro, him speaking sometimes makes me want to knock someone's teeth out of their mouth. I'm not going to say who, but you could take an educated guess.
Adam,
Yes.
you have to defend yourself. You have to protect yourself. And you have to understand when shit is sketchy.
Not even. I've never had to protect myself. That's the
Okay,
crazy
guys,
part.
let me ask
There's
you a
no,
neutral...
I'll get texts and calls. Sometimes I'll mess with them. Like, it's not even like a...
But Adam can't do that. Adam just...
May I ask
They're
the-
like, give us your social insurance number. He's like, do you want my banking info too?
May I please ask, I'd like to ask you guys a neutral question. There's no reason for anyone here to get upset. Have you guys ever dabbled in Bitcoin? Yes or no?
A bit.
Okay. May I please ask you if there's some rational, that you are willing to concede that there's some rational thought in the person that's addressing you right now when I say somebody approached me for a Bitcoin?
What's the rational thought? You haven't said
That
it.
I think it was like $300 that can turn into like 3,000 in 10 days or something.
No, that's insane. That's clearly a scam. Anyone who tells you can make X amount that will turn to X amount in X amount of days is a scam.
Fine. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Let me please ask you in very black and white terms. What side of the
black and white,
fence do you
baby.
lie on in terms of the fact that it's a little bit beyond my scope of comprehension that you can make a lot of money fast. In the States more than here anyways. What side of the fence do you lie on?
What is that? That's not even a real fucking question. You
all
just
you
said.
wanna-
Do you think it's
Poseidon, hold on. He just asked the question. This is an adult. What side of the fence do you lean on with my political view that you could make money fast?
Do you agree or disagree?
What does that mean? You know how vague that is? That's like saying, guys, this is how I feel. You can feel it refreshed.
Okay, so fine.
What do you? What
I
side?
express myself
What do you mean?
poorly.
Where?
You can go to a bank, invest in a GIC, you get 6%. Your $10,000 turn into whatever, $10,600.
Yeah, and how long?
You can a year. Let's say I'm using layman's terms. You can go to Bitcoin, and that same $10,000 will turn into $30,000, according to what I've been led to believe.
Or your 10,000 will
I don't
into 500.
have I agree. I don't have an opinion, so I'm just wondering what side of the fence. Fine, forget what it's. What are your thoughts on that? Do you believe it? That your money can grow much faster than a GIC?
It could, but it's a gamble, so of course it could. A GIC takes time and it's low percentage. What you're saying is so fucking stupid. That's like saying, do you believe that if I go to the roulette table, I could make money faster than I would in investing in a stock? You could, but you could also lose it faster.
I'll rephrase. I'll make myself look a little smarter. Do you question my rationale when, as I just described to you, somebody came to me with a Bitcoin scam, essentially pointing out to me you can make a lot of money?
So then, yes, I do question your rationale because you just called it a scam, and yet you still got fished into it.
But I wasn't sure until you had confirmed to me that it was a scam.
Because it's very.
Actually, let me be honest. I met at least 3 or 4 people on Facebook who were talking to me about this Facebook. I ignored it. Then finally, okay, well, let me see what they have to offer.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see what they have to offer.
First of all, I don't live in whatever, California. I don't know how their Bitcoin works. I don't know if maybe their Bitcoin is more lucrative than ours.
Why do you say that stupid sentence? Now you're making me angry. Repeat what you just said.
Okay.
You don't know how what works?
I don't. Okay, hold on. Last time I checked, Bitcoin has about, I don't know how many different platforms. They're all based out of, different platforms are based out of different places. I was under the impression.
But then if theirs is different, they only have theirs, how would you have access to it?
Through it via information provided by the person over there.
No. It's the internet. You can get it anywhere. There's no Bitcoin just for California.
Anyways, guys, listen.
Hold on, no, stop getting frustrated, you dickhead.
Okay, fine.
Why are you getting frustrated? Just so you understand what you just said, if I can put it in a term.
Okay, fine. How about this?
Okay, hold on. No, listen. That's like saying, I know that YouTube has video here. You're watching it. But does California YouTube also have?
Okay.
It's a website.
Okay.
It's
okay, hear me out, please.
It's called the World Wide Web for a
Anybody
reason.
from the North Pole, in theory, could go and invest in Bitcoin in California. You're
Yes.
right.
No.
I don't
in
know
Bitcoin.
about...
Stop saying Bitcoin in California.
Sorry. In Bitcoin. But I was under the impression that you had to know somebody from that particular part. Okay. I was under the impression that you had to have been introduced or known that person who introduced that particular platform to you. I think US based is fine. Not California, but Bitcoin USA, Bitcoin Canada, I'm sure.
There's no way you're
what you're
actually this mentally retarded. This is insane.
This is a new mental retardation.
You're creating new loops to jump through. How does your brain do this? This is actually impressive retardation. I would call it smart retardation. Like, how do you...
Okay. First of all, luckily, this is all shit going back 3 years. I cut all that shit out, okay? So please.
You brought this up.
I did. But I didn't know what your response was going to be. I tried
How the fuck did you not know what our response was going to be? What did you think we were going to say?
I didn't know how much. I don't know how much you know about Bitcoin to begin with.
But the questions you're asking, you don't have to know about Bitcoin. It's so stupid. I don't have to know about Bitcoin to know that a stranger from California that messaged me says, "Hey, can you send me $300 and I'll make it 3,000?" I don't need to know about Bitcoin to know that that's not real. That's common sense.
It's honestly a miracle that you're alive.
It is.
Okay, wait. You talk about intelligence. I will look everybody straight in the eye here and tell them that is a figment. That's part of my past, not my present. So, you know.
But do you understand why we're mad?
You learn because of my alleged degree of retardation. Okay?
Alleged. Alleged.
Okay.
I'm allegedly retarded.
Do you remember outside I was trying to get him a job? I have a guy who's severely retarded and he goes, slightly.
I don't remember having said that.
That was amazing, actually. I was there.
Yeah.
I'm slightly
So then,
retarded.
you know what, guys? I think we have, I'll say it politely, we have a bit of a difference of perception in the way you perceive me and the way I perceive myself.
Yes.
Can we just leave it? Okay, good.
So, no, actually, I'm not agreeing to that. There's no difference in perception. You're acting like a fucking child.
Yeah.
You think I'm more on the retarded side? I'm saying that there's a little bit of a lack of putting in enough rational thought so I don't appear
You're
that way.
full on the retarded side. Poseidon, how are you feeling about this?
Oh, heavily. He
Heavily
falls
retarded.
on it heavily. He's like the fallen angel of retards.
Would you guys say the same thing
you're-
to Guido, guys?
Luciferius retardus.
Would you guys? Okay, guys.
That's why the devil keeps trying to talk to
Guido,
him.
Yeah.
I know Guido told me certain things, and it's well known. Okay, I'm not repeating something that was private.
What's well known?
Guido told me that there's been times where he's been scammed as well. Would you guys label him the same way you guys label me?
Wait,
No,
how
he's
come,
not
how
as
come
retarded as
Adam?
you.
How come Guido's never talked about this though?
Yeah, what scams? What are you talking about? His is probably like business scams, like he's working with someone and then it doesn't work
yeah.
out. He's not. No one in the streets telling him, "Give me $300, I'll give you 3,000." He's like, "Okay."
And by the way, it was. Please give me the benefit of the doubt that I'm not bullshitting.
I'm
It
giving
was one isolated Bitcoin investment that I made.
No,
After
no.
that,
One
I
is
walked-
stop calling it an investment. That was not.
Okay, fine.
You invested in that guy's bank
Attempt
account.
at a business. Fine. It happened once. You know,
One too many. How much? How much did you? How much was it? What was it?
$300. Okay,
$300.
You're gonna rake me over the coals rather than
No, we're not raking you over the coals.
It looks to
It's
me.
just funny. It's just funny that you would believe that. I remember, I was on I was my day off. This was when I lived at my mom's, and I was on the balcony sipping on my coffee, smoking a cigarette, as one would do. And I get a phone call on the house phone for from one of these scam calls. Dude, I spent an hour and a half with a guy just beating around the bush with him.
Yeah.
You have guts.
It was. So,
You got to beat around the bush, then you got to
No.
eat it.
Listen
hear
to my
what he said?
logic.
I have
Leave
guts.
me the fuck alone. I don't know why you're wasting my time. I'm not gonna just.
Well, because
confront-
that day I had time, so I wasted his time.
Okay.
Adam,
then-
have you ever? I think you've answered this, but you've fallen in love a couple times in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. There was a certain woman from Concordia.
Look at
There's
how.
a
It's
certain-
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
There was
The
a
first
certain
time-
sexy lady from the city of Vancouver. Yes. Now,
I'll add to that. Please, I'm sorry to cut you off. This is important.
Yeah, okay.
The very first time you're really in love, it creates a very intense feeling.
of course, that's what
all.
I'm trying to get to.
Okay, go ahead.
So she obviously, if she wanted to, she would have been able to scam you because you would have fallen for everything because you were smitten by her. Correct?
I never heard anybody put it that way, but if you want me to concede that,
I don't know.
what do you want me
What,
to
your
tell you?
sentence is a
Okay,
non
okay,
sequitur.
okay. I
You
don't-
were listen to me. Think back. Think back at the Vancouver girl.
Yes.
The way you felt about her.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
but
gonna
stop
fire-
talking. Stop fucking talking. Think back to how you felt about her.
I would have done anything for her.
Stop talking. There you go. Okay, you feel
you.
it.
Thank you.
okay. So now I'm the Vancouver girl. If I tell you, hey Adam,
And I won't
have
even
an
keep it a secret. Her
investment
name
I'm
was
working-
Claire,
Stop,
okay?
man,
I just want to give
stop,
her
Claire,
name.
stop
Stop,
talking.
stop.
Claire. That's her name. Hi
I
Adam,
believe
it's
I told
Claire.
you this.
I have an investment that I'm working on. I'm a hedge fund manager. If you want to manage these hedges with me, and we're hedging our bets. I just need like $1,000 deposit from you, and we could turn that into $5,000. You would be giving her your money. You'd be writing a check before she finished her sentence. Am I correct?
I didn't know her that well.
Shut the. It's not about knowing her. It's about the way you
I'll
feel.
fucking
You know
kill
the
her.
truth.
You know what you're doing?
look,
I've said this so many. You're cornering me into a hypothetical.
It's not a hypothetical.
You know-
I thought you told me you loved her.
She, you're forgetting that pretty much not from the first moment. The second moment, she already got scared. And
Yes, she called the cops. But before the cops were
called
called,
security.
same thing. Before the authorities were alerted, you were in love with her.
I have a
At
question.
that-
What made you fall in love with her?
Okay, I was in love, but I was also a little scared. I'll answer your question. I just want to introduce that.
Why were you scared?
So there
Love
was one time she
hurts.
actually okay. I know you guys love to say that I omit key variables.
You do omit.
There
You're
was
quite the
one
omitter.
time she snapped at me. I
that
won't say
turned
I
them on.
followed her. We went down the stairs together.
yes.
Says, leave me alone. I said it was a misunderstanding. You know,
I don't have any business ideas for you, kid.
So, you know, what do you want me to tell you? I didn't want to confront her, and let me repeat. There was this other guy who knew both of us. He's like, I don't know what's going through this woman's mind. Maybe he didn't want to hurt my feelings, but had he been more direct, he would have said, Claire doesn't want to have anything to do with you.
Do you remember what
And
Claire was
maybe
wearing
both
that
of them
day?
were too polite. No, I don't.
Wait, was that her name?
Yes,
Claire, yeah.
I kept it secret for all these years. Okay,
Oh, wait, did you guess
no,
that?
look her up. No, I said it.
Are you serious? No, you're
Claire.
fucking.
No, he didn't guess it.
I
That's
just did.
no way.
I interrupted him, but it was so important that I interrupted him that I said her name.
He's such a snitch, bro. He can't play. He cannot play along. He's such a snitch.
bad at comedy.
He's
Who cares,
so bad.
man? Who cares? How many
But-
Claires are there?
There's a lot of. How many Claires in the
What's
city
the
of
population
Vancouver?
of Vancouver?
Huh?
Go ahead, look it up. What, fucking hundreds?
Canadian or Chinese? Did you say hundreds? You think there's hundreds of people in Vancouver?
By that name? By that name.
Probably
I said.
thousands.
Exactly. I don't think we're,
She
okay,
knows.
fine. So you're obviously... No, I'm not even going to answer. You know what?
But how many
I'm
Claires
not gonna
live in Vancouver
dignify-
that studied in Montreal at Concordia and were victims of sexual assault by a fat bald man in a
Wait,
hallway?
were you fat?
Listen, I don't think so. My weight hasn't changed.
What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is happening, bro? Every decision in my life has led to this moment.
It's crazy when you think about it.
Fuck me, man. Every single decision, bro.
Let me please add a very important piece of information.
Yes.
You know how I sometimes tell you guys and you find it annoying? Hey, man, you win. You win. You win. She wins, okay? No, in no uncertain terms. She told me to leave her alone.
But I'll tell
here's
you part
why.
of your problem. Here's
Yes?
part of your problem,
Yes.
okay, of why you are the way that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not
Chromosomes.
about winning or... Sometimes it's not about winning
Sometimes.
or losing. No. Most of the time it's just about what... It's about what is, right? So let's say we get into an argument over this table. I'm using this table as an example, right?
Listening,
and
yeah.
I tell you it's a beige table. It looks like a real wooden table. And you're like, no, it's metal and it's brown, right?
Okay.
And then finally, you concede, how you like to say it, you concede and you tell me, fine, it's wood and it's beige. You win. I didn't win anything. I was stating what is. You were giving me wrong information.
Fine.
Do you understand what I mean?
Fine.
So it's not about winning or losing. It's about what is.
Okay, so let me ask you this. There are cases like the one you described where I shouldn't think of using the words you win. But the case with her was a little bit more in terms of you win or you lose.
No, you clearly harassed her. Whether
It was a clear case of harassment.
Look,
Unclear.
okay,
harassment.
let me give you another example. Let's say
ahead.
you take a turn a little too fast, right? And somebody burns, they cross the street. It's green for you, it's green for
in
them,
a
but
car.
you take a right turn, you don't notice them.
As far as I'm concerned, everything's orange, but go on.
You run them over. Okay, I see what you did there, you bastard.
I get your reasoning.
Stop it. Okay, you run them over. You clearly ran them over. It's not, but no, I didn't run them over because they just crossed when I was turning. Like, it's not, you understand?
Stop looking
what it
for an
is.
excuse.
So fine.
Yes.
Let me please paraphrase what you're thinking.
Para.
You're thinking that I didn't have... Okay, in a case like that, I don't have a leg to stand on. I ran the red a little early before it turned green. I have no leg to stand on. In the case of me and Claire, I had a bit of a leg to stand on because she misunderstood me. I was pursuing a feeling of love.
I'm with you. Hold on,
okay,
Poseidon.
hold on. We're getting there. We're
We're
getting
getting there, but I'm with you. You were pursuing a feeling of love.
Thank you.
But as you told me and Poseidon, okay, so Poseidon, how do we explain this to him? So you were pursuing, your intent was love, but it's the way you did it. So let's say right now you're hungry, okay? Let's say you're hungry.
Okay.
So you're pursuing a feeling of hunger, okay? And you go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, listen.
I'm listening.
There's a few ways this could go about. You can walk in, be like, I'm hungry. Hey, can I have a table? I would like to eat, right? That's one way. The other way is that you go right into the kitchen, you grab a drumstick, and you start eating it. Both were pursued by hungry. One is normal. The other one is not acceptable.
Okay. Let me please tell you what my thought on that is. That is illegal, okay? You're stealing food. It's illegal.
So is
You're letting a
creeping
woman know
up.
you have a feeling of love. It's debatable.
No, it's not illegal
No.
to tell her you love her. What was weird for her was cornering her in the steps.
Once again, the three of us, this other student and me and her,
She wasn't down for a three-way.
walked down the stairs every Monday or Wednesday, I think, if I remember.
I don't
Every
know, but
Monday
the
and
day that
Wednesday.
this happened, was it just you and her? You know it
I
was.
gotta think this is 20 years
It
ago.
was because
It
otherwise you wouldn't
was,
have confessed your
yes,
feelings.
Exactly. So you know what?
Because you were
Stop.
shy, you're nervous, you're afraid. You were afraid.
For some reason, the guy wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
and
not
then
gonna
you-
start digging deep into the.
So
you
you saw.
deepest part of my
I'm
brain.
gonna take my opportunity. So you can understand from. Let's
Okay.
put yourself in her shoes. 2 minutes, okay?
I have to
You
pause
can
you.
understand.
I have to
no.
pause you.
Fuck off.
Whether it's two
Fuck off.
people or
You're
three people
talking too
going
much.
down the
Listen
stairs.
to me. Listen to me. No. You can understand her point of view that all of a sudden this guy is chill. We're always walking 3 people down the stairs. Never mentions anything about love. I have feelings for you. This and that. And then all of a sudden we're alone and he switches up on me. I'm like, I got feeling that. And you try to confess your love when the other guy isn't there. So, A, you seem like an opportunist of like the other guy, of being afraid of the other guy. You're not acting just because the other guy is there. automatically. You know what I mean? You got to put yourself in her shoes of like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
Fine.
You got to put yourself in her size
May
6.
I use like on a scale of 1 to 10? Creepy, I wouldn't give it a 10. Maybe a 1 or a 2. Okay, the guy's not there. He's
Fucking knock you with this fucking water bottle, bro.
Here
You're
we go
pissing me
again.
off. First of all, you're gonna shut your water bottle. I've told you a million times, never leave open liquids in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a condom on.
Okay.
I will answer as an intelligent person.
No.
Whoa, you're gonna answer as you.
You're more on her perception.
We're not
of
doing
events
role
than
play. Answer as
mine.
you.
You're more on her side in terms of how crept out she should have been, rather than how much crept out I feel she should have been. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't decide how creeped out someone should be.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And I'm on her side because, dude,
I know you.
If I'm a grown ass man.
Okay,
If
and a woman does that to you.
if somebody crept up on me in the stairs, yo, they might catch an elbow or a fist. I'm not like I might go into fight or flight mode. I get her.
Let me ask
and
you.
I'm a grown ass
Let me ask you
gorilla.
a common sense question. Wouldn't Claire say, "Hey, listen, I don't want to talk to you.
She
Leave
did.
me alone."
She did.
Not after we went out 3 or 4. The class was on the 11th floor. We went all the way to the 3rd.
Yeah, and then what did she tell
Oh.
you? Leave me the fuck alone, right?
At the end.
Yes, well, because you
Yeah,
kept
but
following
you-
her to the end.
Yeah, you're in the stairs. She's worried you might fucking kick her down the stairs.
Yeah,
if
why
I'm
is she
gonna be
gonna
rude.
she's gonna stop when you're
She's
on?
a small lady. You have to understand that.
So
Women-
you just said, did you hear what he said? He says, if you didn't like me, why'd you walk down the stairs going to
Why
your
didn't she
class?
confront me on the 10th floor, on the 9th, all the way at the very end?
This is the most insane creep logic I ever heard. Because she's walking down the stairs. She's waiting till she's on flat surface that the floor she's going to tell you to fuck off. Why would she do it
She could grab an
mid-walk?
elevator. She could change directions.
She doesn't have to. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. She chose to tell you then. You're not going to decide.
I can't believe.
I can't believe that's your excuse. You're a
that's such
fucking
a-
asshole.
That's such a.
So, okay.
So hold on a
Poseidon,
second. You
let me
didn't.
ask you
Hold
this.
on, lady. You didn't want to get fingered in a taxi. Why are you dressed like a whore?
Poseidon, let me
That's
ask
what he's
you
doing,
this.
right? Isn't that what he's saying?
Yeah, 100%.
If somebody is doing something creepy to you, you're going to wait until 10 minutes later to give them an elbow? Like you just said? To let them know, hey, this is... You're going to let them know right away.
No, but I'm also a 6'2" Greek gorilla that's gonna fucking backhand you if you fucking try to grab me.
She's a lady. They have
She's
small
a
brains.
5'3" lady that is physically inferior to you.
And
She's
mentally, too.
afraid. I am not afraid. I get when somebody approaches me like that, I get annoyed and angry. Little women get afraid. They get scared.
Adam, 20 years ago, we didn't even let these dummies vote.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something which may get you to like...
Bro, he can't grasp.
hold
He
on.
can't. I
This
can't
may
believe.
yield uncontrollable laughter or it may not. Your
Bro,
decision.
4-year-old kids understand this.
Hold on. There was a guy... I'm going to tell you how an argument went about with the guy.
Jesus
Another
Christ.
guy I knew from Concordia. And I said... Do you really think that I ever laid a hand on her, that I punched her? I never laid a hand on her. He says, hold on.
No one
This
said
is
that.
what he said. Physically, no. Psychologically and emotionally, yes. I have a feeling you probably agree with him, don't you?
No, physically,
fuck
you
was
do
just
not. What
On
you just
the
said isn't even
idea-
English.
Hold on. Back up.
Okay.
I had an argument where I was trying to portray myself as a somewhat innocent person. I said the following: I never physically, I never punched her. There was no physical
I never
aggression
slipped a finger
between
in your
me and
honor.
her. None. And what he said was, physically there was none. Mentally and psychologically there was. I'm not twisting the words around in any
That
way.
doesn't make it any better.
Thank
So
you. I just want to hear your opinion.
tried to psychologically scare and manipulate her.
No, I was after the fact. There was this other guy that I knew from Concordia, and he knew her, and unfortunately, I told too many people, and he was telling me, Adam, you're not realizing. Yes, you never laid a hand on her physically, but what you did to her psychologically and emotionally is just bad.
Just
wait, there
Adam
are
bro doing
things-
this in the
So
corner.
I guess at the end of the day, the three of you, Pantelis,
So wait, hold on,
and this other guy are on the same
hold on. This goes deeper, man.
I know.
Because in order for somebody to complain about that, like to be psychologically distraught
I
by
was.
you,
I
what
was.
like what else are you not saying?
Okay,
What else are
okay,
you not
okay,
saying? Like,
slow
what,
down.
please hold on. What else did you do?
Okay. I had two close friends. One of them I don't talk to anymore.
Did
okay?
you talk shit about her behind her back? Did you
No,
call her a
no,
whore?
no.
Like, what did you do?
I was saying that fucking bitch. I can't believe she did this to me. And he told me the following: Adam, hold on.
This is the greatest day of my life.
What Poseidon just said is right, and let me just clarify. If a woman that you really love, I don't want to use the word love, you have a passion for her, all of a sudden
Yeah.
says, "Get the fuck away from me! I want nothing." It's going to create a fucking reaction internally. All right?
You're probably wondering why this stupid bitch called the cops on me.
So as a result,
I can stare at her change through her window.
I was venting my frustration at this guy, and this is how the conversation
So wait,
went.
hold on. We had what age did you start balding?
23.
So you were a
when I was
bald man.
24.
We have a man that's 23 that looks 52. Okay. That is fucking psychologically and mentally abusing a woman that's going to school trying to accomplish something, you're switching majors to stalk her.
No.
And she grew up in Vancouver,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
She grew up in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Hasn't she been through enough?
Exactly. Shut the fuck up and don't stop trying to twist things, you fucking asshole. Because we came to the conclusion that you switched majors a few episodes back, and you admitted to this. And you tried to omit the fact that you were in political science. You kept saying no, she was in this, she was in that, and then we fucking caught you. Okay, so don't fucking play these fucking games with me. Okay. You these fucking Indian scams that they taught you over the phone. You're not gonna play this shit on me, okay?
I don't want you and your confusing fashion shows.
I was focusing on
funny.
one issue. One, if we can be a little less serious, a little more serious and less comic. You guys, I have a feeling, are probably on this guy's side, right? I was trying to defend myself by saying I never physically hurt her.
There was nothing.
And he said,
but that doesn't excuse it.
Thank you. So you're on the same side, the three of you, and this guy. I'm asking you.
I don't know who this guy
your
is.
logic and this guy's logic are the same. I'm just asking another person what they think.
So listen, I traumatized a woman up to the point where she called security on me. The authorities were alerted at my behavior. And I'm assuming you fucking fags think that I'm the problem, right?
Okay, guys, I'll tell you what. Fine. If you want me to parallel this to like me turning the corner before the light turns red, fine. Before the light turns green. What do you, okay, wait.
I don't know what that means.
When you guys use the word logic, being aware of certain things, there's nothing to question. The light was red, and I turned the corner and I ran
so
somewhere.
hold on.
There's
In
nothing
your
to
head,
question.
you did nothing wrong to this woman.
May I? Before I answer that, I wanted to state some facts.
Okay.
When you look at, even in a criminal matter, okay? Let's say the police actually interrogated me. Adam, are you aware of what's going on? There are criterias that, there's this thing called the criminal code. Harassment means da-da-da-da-da-da,
Yes.
right? It's very simple. The light was red and you turned, and the light wasn't red and you killed somebody. You are criminally liable.
So
Roll
wait. This makes it more nefarious on his part
Because but also you don't understand the law. Ignorance is not law. So if you tell them I didn't know that I was harassing her, they're not going to be like, but the homie didn't know.
But also, he knew his limits. He knew the limit he can attain before getting into serious trouble.
Hold on. Let's switch to legal
You're
here.
a scumbag.
Let's switch to legal.
You're a piece
I liked
of
her
shit.
a lot, and I wanted to pursue my love. You even said you agreed with my reasoning.
No. I
In the
agree that
eyes
you
of the
were in
law,
love. I did not agree with you raping a
an
woman.
arrest. I don't think that would have led to an arrest.
You
I
raped
see
her?
her where. Excuse me.
That would definitely lead to an arrest.
What did you just? In the eyes of the law, that would not lead stalking her. You call it stalking her. I'm sorry.
just called it stalking
I'm getting
yourself.
pissed off because of the way this conversation's going.
He's like this. Look, did you hear what he said?
Freudian slip.
There's nothing against the law of me stalking her. There is. It's called stalking.
So you stalked her.
There are stalking laws.
Followed. Oh my god.
So
No. Here we go again.
I follow.
Those are synonyms.
I followed from a
me
distance.
telling you this guy and me and her every Monday and Wednesday, walk down the stairs. Every Monday and Wednesday for 2 months, and then this shit happens. It's like you don't want to concede that gives me a bit of a leeway.
Okay,
there.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
So there was 10 floors in this school, right?
More, 12 or 13.
Okay. And
13.
you were on the 10th and she was going
11th.
down 11th and you
If I
were
remember
both going
correctly,
down to the third.
Yes.
She was going to the third.
Yes.
Which floor was your class on next?
Now, class.
Since you remember these floors so well.
I think that was my only class of the day.
So wait, listen, you fucking piece of shit. So let me ask you, you're done your fucking class, right? That was your only class for the fucking day.
Why are you following her to another class?
Scumbag. Why are you following her down to the third fucking floor when you could take the elevator and get the fuck out of there and go home?
Oh, I'll tell you why.
You fucking piece of shit.
Okay,
And
you
she
know what
caught
you're
on.
doing?
She
You
caught
know what
on.
you're
You
doing?
fucking
Listen,
asshole.
I think the listeners
You're
are going to
a
get a
piece
laugh out
of
of this.
shit. No.
You are mimicking a detective. That's probably the
I'm
same thing
mimicking
a
a
detective
detective.
would tell me.
Yes.
Mr. Adam, you're under arrest for stalking.
Yeah.
Really? We're in the same class? We're both students. That's probably what a detective would say.
No, because that was your last
you
class.
admitted,
and,
you
and
admitted.
instead of going down to street level and going home, you decided like, oh, I'm gonna take the stairs with her, following her, see where she's going. And you found out which floor she was going on.
Ooh.
That is stalking, my dear friend. That is
Stalking.
yeah.
You know what, guys? Anyways, whatever. I was going to say something.
You're probably
on a
wondering how I ended up
separate-
in prison.
You guys are, on a separate matter. Now,
And there's no
You know
statute
what,
of
guys?
limitations here.
you know what's rather interesting, guys? You guys are probably going to be humbled, but okay.
We're gonna be
It
humbled.
seems to me,
We're gonna be
from my
humbled.
perception of events, you guys are going to be humbled when I say this. You guys, okay, wait. I know I have this tendency to always say back up, but I have to. I just met a cousin of mine from the Czech Republic. Okay,
Did you fuck her?
it's a him.
Did you fuck him?
I'm not judging.
I'm not going to answer that because I'm trying
Then
to
I know
say
the answer.
something.
Then I know the
No.
answer. But go on. Yeah.
I hadn't seen the guy in something like 20 years, and we were catching up on, day to day. What's going on in his life? What's
We were
going on in
catching
my
up
life.
on our cocks. Yeah, go
By
on.
the way, the guy goes to the gym 3 times a week. You know, he's beefy, right?
Wait,
What?
Listen.
how is this
Yeah,
real life right now? Dude!
I told
Can I just say
him-
something? You live an alternative lifestyle, but go on.
I told him about a certain person who
This is
took
the
me to the
greatest episode-
cleaners
this is
for
the greatest show
about
on the planet.
$7,000, okay?
Wait,
and
repeat that.
I told him about a guy who scammed me here in Montreal, not Facebook related, not Bitcoin, just a guy that scammed me, okay? I'm not repeating myself.
And he got very
nobody's
protective over his
business.
lover.
Why? I would please like to tell you how the conversation went down. You're stopping me, hence I can't continue. So I told him about the fact that I got taken advantage of by this guy. And I said,
He's like,
by
I'll take
the
advantage of you.
way, I'm talking here to a guy who goes to the gym, he's been training for the last 30 years. I said, why would you not want to beat the crap out of this guy? And you know what he says? I've never been in situations like this, hence there's no need. So I said, why shouldn't I go beat the guy? Because he said, you know what? You could find yourself in the hospital. Fighting is not a pleasant thing to do.
How beefy is your cousin?
I didn't ask.
Abs?
I didn't ask. I think he said muscle
What do you mean
mass.
ask?
What do you mean? Like he was telling you,
You
I'm
don't have
beefy.
eyes.
How do you know he's beefy if he didn't tell you? If you didn't
Like,
see
look at
it?
this guy. Look at this guy. Is he beefy?
He's
more
more
than
than that.
that.
He's more beefy than that. All right, and that guy's pretty beefy. That guy's pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Good job.
Actually, okay, so
Yeah.
So you could tell. So you didn't have to
You're
ask.
hot
him.
and
So
bothered.
hold on. I know you guys may be. I'm willing to. You guys sometimes say the links you make are weird, but hold on. The link between
I think the
event
links
A,
we make are very logical
right.
and very appropriate for the things that you say.
Link A is this cousin of mine, and link B. I remember people have been telling me, Adam, you getting yourself into a fight is just not worth it. Okay.
No, lovers should never fight.
No,
You're a lover.
not a
You're
fighter.
not a fighter.
So all I.
You're a masturbator.
You know what? I'll tell you what. How about I just drop that whole line of thought that I just wanted to share?
Say it.
Why do you
say
look
it.
sad? Just say it.
Just say it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll tell you part of what I had on my mind.
Okay, I got your cousin
Now-
up. Go.
I'm trying my best.
Was he like this? Was he
to
like
make-
this?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that now I know Adam's type. Go.
I'm trying to make a legitimate claim, and that claim entails the following. You guys have told me many times fighting is something which doesn't help. It makes the situation worse. at a
Yes,
global
and that's
level.
great advice I've given you.
Okay. May I please ask, in my defense to the fact that I don't fully agree with you, well, just wait until I'd like to see the reaction on your face when all this shit that happened to me happens to you. So I want
Well-
to know if you might say what my cousin says. I've never been in these situations.
I will tell you something. Well, all the shit that happened to you will not happen to me. Other stuff will happen to me. The stuff that happened to you is your stuff, and I'm happy to say I'm not that retarded, though I am retarded, not to that level. I will not fall for the same scams you did, though I will run into hardships as everyone does on this planet.
Yep.
But not caused by someone else.
Yes, they will be caused by someone else.
Well,
Someone's
because-
going to try to fuck me over. It's just going to be in different ways.
But it's called
I'm
called
gonna
life.
leave it up to you if you want to go into this on air. You told me about a tenant, right? A certain tenant.
Yeah, that
You
owes
don't want to
money.
go any. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a little bit on the minor side. If you replace him, you told the guy to go screw himself. Never
Hold on a
talk to
second.
him.
How is that on the minor side? How much money did they take from you? Were you scammed that you want to beat up?
About 7, okay?
Okay, so
I could
this
say
guy
10, but I
scammed
don't
me.
know.
This guy scammed me for $2,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In a very simple mathematical scale.
Well,
7 grand is up here.
Yeah.
2 grand is down
The
there.
difference is he was paying his rent for the longest time. He didn't come in and say, give me $2,000. He owes me $2,000 in rent. You're a dummy because you actually gave him your money.
I'm giving you reasons why you would hence be less upset from situation
I'm not.
A
Why would I
compared
be
to-
less upset? It's still upsetting because what I'm saying is you can get fucked over in any way. You just get fucked over in the dumbest ways. Like literally, somebody needs to walk up to you and be like, "Give me money." You're like, okay, and then you're like, "He fucked me over." No, you fucked yourself
Most
over.
of the means were business related. Okay, this was business. The guy said, "I have a business plan. We're going to form a. We're going to do." I think that's a bit of a gray area. You don't find? I find it's a gray area.
It's not a
He
gray
didn't just on the
I think
first
your
day we
brain
met,
is a gray
all of
area.
a sudden
Yeah,
say,
it's a
"Hey,
gray
let's-"
matter area.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think
I'll tell you
I
what.
think your brain is a gray
Can
goo
we
area.
agree
a
to
gray goose.
kind of disagree on this? You have your ways of looking at things, and I have mine, and they're only somewhat compatible. Okay.
Poseidon, please give me your list before I murder someone.
Here, it's Adam's list again.
Oh boy.
What day are we today?
Wednesday.
Oh, fuck, I gotta leave soon.
This week's top 5.5 best and worst places serving as means of meeting people of opposite gender. Okay, so we're back to these fucking list names that don't make any goddamn sense. Best and worst places serving
Let me please
as
explain.
means. Okay, best and worst places serving as means of meeting people of opposite gender. Jesus
I mixed
Christ.
the two together. Where
Best
you
or
meet
worst
them
places
and-
to meet people. Why
Yes.
isn't it that?
Okay, but for the purpose of wanting to date them, I had to clarify. And I also wanted to add. I didn't want to mix the two, but I got confused.
Okay.
Where you meet
Number
them and where you go with them.
5, Adam. My favorite, the casino.
Of course.
I'll just say that some women do get crept out because, like, the guy's gambling. Does he not understand values? It's a comedy show, so I just thought I would say that.
No, that's right. Tell us more about your casino adventure.
Never taken a woman to the casino, but
Would you like to?
Yes.
Have you ever taken a woman in the back seat?
Actually, I got a very interesting story to share with you guys.
All right.
You guys may have heard of PJs.
I wear them all the time.
Okay. I met a woman there, and actually, she crept me out a little bit. I'll go into detail.
hold on, I'm
She
very
gave me
confused right
Okay,
now.
this was a woman I liked. She was actually some kind of real estate agent, and she went to the casino and she made $25,000. This woman was playing the slots all night. She lost.
You met
900
Amy
bucks.
Assad, real estate legend.
What?
So I just thought I was going to share that, and she said, "How do you feel about the casino? You don't find that it's a little bit on the they can take your money quickly?" And she says, "No, I won 25,000 there, some card game." So it's an interesting.
What kind of story
point.
is this?
It's a woman I met. Sounded that I was interested in
hold on.
dating, and she gave me her phone number.
Hold on,
No,
question.
there was no creeping out.
Question. What crept you out about her?
She lost $900. She was feeding those machines for $900.
I gotta say, you lost way more than that, you judgy prick.
But she says, "I don't care. I make 25 grand at the casino." So I found.
Bro, the fact that nobody has beaten the shit out of you close to a bloody pulp is honestly shocking to me. Like, if
All
I
right,
was,
moving down the list, Poseidon. Number 4, a bar. Mixed feelings because the woman could get drunk and things could get unpleasant.
is that what he wrote?
I swear to God. this
Is that what he
verbatim.
wrote?
Yes. So hold on.
Let me tell you what I don't like about bars is these broads get drunk and then maybe I'm gonna sexually assault them. This is this is a crazy list.
Yeah,
bro,
you're
go on.
insane. You're an insane person. You're an absolute lunatic. I want you to know this.
Well,
I want you to be
thanks
aware
for-
of it.
thanks
I
for-
want you to think about it every second of the
Thanks
day
for
of how
increasing
crazy
my confidence
you are.
level. What do you want me to tell you? You know?
I'm so confident. Yeah, keep drinking.
Okay, guys. You know what's actually? This,
You know,
this was a thought I was-
beer goggles. You know how, like, him. It's like the more you drink, the more confident he looks.
This is a thought that crossed my mind, and I'd like to keep it serious. I'd like to know if you guys could give me some feedback on the idea that, unfortunately, when you go to bars, there are some shady people who go to bars.
Like
You're one of
you're
those
one of them.
people.
You're one of them.
There is no way I'm going to tell you a certain story because it's personal, okay? But let's just say that I got taken
All right,
advantage
we got
of
some
by a
time.
woman.
Tell the story.
Yeah, say the
I
story.
got taken advantage of by a woman I met in a bar. There was nothing creepy.
She molested you.
No.
Just say the story.
Just say
You
the
brought
story.
it
You were
up.
taking. We've all been raped.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with sexual. Nothing.
How did
So
she
what do
take
you mean she was
advantage
taking advantage of you?
Monetarily wise?
Yes.
How stupid? What do you mean?
Well, okay. So, actually, no, never mind.
No, say it.
It happens sometimes when a woman says, I remember she had a kid and the father was in jail. Some crazy story like that. He was breaking into her. I don't know. It doesn't matter. She was a single mother and the father was out of the picture and just, I need money. And it took me a while until I told her just fuck off, hey, we're in a relationship. You're supposed to be responsible. So, it's shallow.
So you were in a relationship.
The moral of the story is.
Wait, no.
You
Go
meet
back.
someone
What
in
the
a
fuck
bar.
is this story? Go back. You just said she told you we're in a relationship. So you were in a relationship.
We dated.
Okay,
Wasn't
but why are
long.
you omitting that and you make it seem like it's a lady who came to you at a bar and asked you for money?
Did you bang her?
No. I kissed her. But, okay, whoa. Sorry, there was a key piece of information that I omitted, and I'll tell you guys. There are people who spend a lot of their times on the street. They again, I don't know why I'm introducing these variables, but go ahead, I'll be honest. I'll go ahead and be honest. The woman was thrown out of her house when she was like 13 or 14. She lived on her own since a young age. I'm telling you, there's some people that are very creepy. Yes, it sounds hypocritical. Some people might think there's some women that are very creepy.
What a loser getting kicked out of your house at 13. You're such a creep. Just
Oh,
move
you
on
were
to
the victim of domestic violence, like a retard.
Just move on to the next one.
Anyways,
I can.
whatever.
All right. Number 3, a coffee shop. Holy shit. Finally.
I did take a woman out on a date in a coffee shop.
I believe it. How did that go?
I have a question.
The first date was okay, but after that, I don't know.
She's
You
like,
know,
sir,
so
why you
that-
keep coming in here? I work here.
Let me put it to you this way. That was good. It was a woman I actually met on it was Match.com actually. I cannot read a woman's mind. The woman basically just said, "Listen, it's time we go on separate ways." I don't know. I may have been.
You don't have to read her mind. She just told you what's on her mind.
Why? Have I done something inappropriate?
Well, for one, I
She
could
was
say
actually a
those
medical
nose
student.
hairs.
She was a medical student from Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's why. It's like, I'm a medical student. I could think. Get away from me.
Unlike this person.
She's
I'm
like, Dios
addressing,
mío.
right?
No, gringo, no.
No, es bien.
No lemon pledge.
No bien.
Number 2, dating sites. A few women I tried to pick up blocked me from Match.com.
That's true. Anyway, okay, guys. Here's
Wait,
something.
what was the line that got you blocked the most?
I don't remember. Here's something I have no
You
problem.
remember.
Hold on.
I know the line that got him
Before
blocked.
I get to that, let me
Hi,
tell you.
I'm Adam. Let's fuck.
Or, hey, I'm Adam. Want to meet in a stairwell?
This is something that I have no problem coming to the public and telling them.
You know I can't get arrested if you have no proof.
Match.com monitors how many, I don't know. Do you guys know how these dating sites work?
Well, they all work different, so I don't know what you're going to say.
Okay. Well, I thought they all work more or less the same. You tell something about yourself. These are my values. This is what I enjoy. I like soccer, for example. I actually put that there. And I remember, then it asks you, okay, are you looking for a man? Are you looking for a woman? I guess they read between the lines. Are you gay? No. Are you looking for a woman? Okay, I'm looking for a woman. What age group? What age group are you? What city do you live in? How far away are you?
Hold on.
There was
Why
a woman
wa-
from Vermont that actually.
Why was that part so convoluted?
They got various criteria that they ask you to.
Yes,
to-
go
they
on,
take
go
data
on, go
from.
on, go on. Get to the fucking point.
So they monitor, and every Match.com uses their algorithm to find, okay, we recommend these women, right? And they ask you, would you like to meet this woman? Okay? So there were 81 approaches that were made by me. Okay?
He counted.
And you know how many? Yeah, because I was so frustrated. And you know how many women
81
actually
is a lot,
answered? 7. 1 in 13. So I felt pretty insulted. Okay?
That's a miracle. You should feel grateful.
I'm surprised they answered. I'm surprised
There
one
were
of them
two
agreed.
women. Actually, there were 2 women one from upstate Vermont and one from upstate New York, and they both said, "Okay." The point I'm trying to make: you cannot tell everything about yourself through a dating site, right? You don't know.
How is this the point? The point you're making is you said
It
you were
makes-
blocked
it
a lot of
pissed me-
times.
okay, and there were times when the woman just said, "Not interested."
So in
But
your-
why would they block you? What did you say?
I remember exactly what this one woman said. I said,
What did you say?
Oh, wait. It's fresh on my mind, so let me tell you what the woman said. I don't know what you mean when you want to dating/hanging around. I don't know what you want. I'm not interested. Okay? I don't want to have to play interpreter here. This is what she said.
So you told her, hey, I want to date / hang out with you.
I'd like to meet you and spend a little bit more time together.
Is that what you said?
I think so.
So where did she get the term dating and hanging around?
I don't know.
Was she black?
No.
Okay. Don't tell them you want to hang them. It's fucking crazy.
And this other woman, actually, this one, she was clearer. She was from Plattsburgh. And I remember she in her email, in her text, whatever.
Wait, why are you getting women from upstate New York?
Because no one here is willing to go out with them.
It's a 45-minute drive to Plattsburgh. It's an hour.
All
You know
right.
what, guys? You guys are
Number
gonna
one.
ask
Hold on, this
questions.
makes it seem creepier.
I wanted to tell you guys how she said, sorry, but I found somebody. No one. It was very polite and civilized and
Perfect.
cordial.
Number one, school. As you know, that option was a total failure, as has been explained before.
Especially elementary schools.
Yes, you did get the authorities called on you from the Vancouver girl. Yeah, we know that. And ladies and gentlemen, the half. Social media scams organized by men from India.
That's what he wrote.
Well, guys, you know, you got to tell the truth, right?
Hey, man,
This
I want
is
you to
a
know
comedy
something. The fact
show.
that you admit that you knew that they were dudes from India makes this
I
creepier.
don't, but I don't want to piss anybody off by saying, well, read between the lines.
Wait, please, I'm telling you, they were not real women.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you still think it's real women?
I didn't say that.
You insinuated.
You're putting words in my mouth.
No, he's not.
Well, dude, if you didn't listen to me, someone else would be putting something else in your mouth, so
Yeah.
it's good.
I think part of the reason you're like this is because somebody else did put something else in your mouth.
No, you were never the victim of sexual assault.
Not words, other things, right?
Yeah.
No, there were other
Like
options.
spoons when they fed you.
Adam.
Guys, let me please tell you something serious.
No. Before you continue,
Yes?
because you keep bringing this up, I think I know the issue, and Poseidon's gonna get mad, but it's true. Poseidon, we have a big mission on our hands. Yes, we have to find him a job, for sure. Obviously, I get it. We all need money. We also need to find him a lady. Now, the lady comes second. He needs to get the job so he has some money to take the lady out. But he definitely needs a lady.
100%.
Yeah.
Why
Everyone
did you
needs a
start off
better
by
half.
saying, Poseidon, sorry if you're going to be pissed off?
Because it's just another piece of work that we have to do.
Exactly.
It's frustrating. It's tiring.
Yeah.
This
And you're not the
actually-
easiest person to work with.
This is
You're very
something
difficult
that I
to work
wanted
with.
to make a link with as to something which I have on my mind, okay?
Go ahead.
Let's take a well-known comedy host like David Letterman, right? I would love to know what the criteria are when Letterman brings on someone that's famous, what that person will allow him to go into, not to go into. I am convinced.
Ladies and gentlemen, intellectuals.
Go fuck yourself, Adam.